Okay, let's talk about something I know you've run into. You spend time crafting what you think is the perfect AI prompt, you hit enter, and the result is just not it. Well, today, we're going to learn how to fix that. We are going to become prompt diagnosticians to finally get the results we're actually looking for.
You know that feeling, right? It's so frustrating. You ask for something with a bit of spice, something specific, and what you get back is just totally generic, completely unhelpful, and it just misses the point entirely. It's a super common problem, but the good news? It's almost always fixable.
And here it is, plain as day. This is the root of the issue. On the left, you've got a super vague prompt. Write a marketing email for my business. And what does it spit out? That boring fill-in-the-blanks template on the right. It's the perfect example of how a weak input will always lead to a weak output. So here's the thing that most people miss. The problem usually isn't the AI's power or its capability. Nope, the real hidden reason your results are falling flat is baked right into the instructions we give it. It's not the engine that's the problem, it's the GPS coordinates we're typing in. See, our typical workflow is kind of broken. We jump straight to the finish line. We ask the AI to generate something for us, to just create it out of thin air before we've even checked if our instructions are clear or specific or even make sense. We're asking it to build a house, but we've handed it a crumpled napkin instead of a solid blueprint. But what if there was a better way? What if we could actually use the AI's own intelligence to help us write better instructions in the first place? Well, we can. So let me introduce you to a totally new way of thinking about this. We're calling it the prompt doctor. And here is the core idea, the big shift. Instead of asking the AI to do the thing, you ask it to evaluate your request to do the thing. You're basically switching its job title from content creator to expert consultant. You're using its massive analytical brain to critique your own prompts and tell you exactly what's wrong with them. And I want to be clear, this is not just some small hack or a little trick. This is a fundamental, really powerful shift in how we should be interacting with these tools. You stop playing the guessing game about what the AI needs, and you just start asking it directly. It is a total game changer.
Okay, so if the AI is now our doctor, what's it looking for during the checkup? What's on its diagnostic checklist? Well, when it evaluates a prompt, it's actually looking for a handful of really important things.
So here's the doctor's checklist. It's looking at 6 key areas. First up, clarity. Is your request confusing? Then, specificity. Did you give it enough juicy detail? Context. Does it have the necessary background information? It also checks if you've defined the desired output, like format and length, and it looks at the prompt's structure. And finally, and this one is so important, did you specify the audience and tone? A weakness in any one of these can totally derail your results. Now here's the really cool part. The feedback you get isn't just going to be a simple, "this is bad." No way. The AI will actually prioritize the problems for you. It'll point out the #1 primary weakness, the biggest issue you need to fix, and then list the secondary and tertiary ones. This gives you an actual, actionable roadmap for making it better. All right, this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually put this into practice? Let's walk through a super simple 4-step framework you can use right now to diagnose literally any prompt you've written. It's seriously this easy. Step 1, just grab a prompt that's been giving you a headache. Step 2, you engage the prompt doctor by using a special instruction. We'll get to that in a sec. Step 3, you paste in your problem prompt for the AI to analyze. And finally, step 4, you just sit back and read the detailed feedback and suggestions. It's like a systematic health checkup for your instructions.
And this right here, this is the magic spell. This is the meta prompt you use to turn your AI into the prompt doctor. You literally tell it, act as a prompt doctor. You list out all 6 of those criteria we just talked about, and you tell it to find the weaknesses and suggest fixes. You can literally pause, copy this, and start using it this very second.
So, why does all this matter so much? Because when you adopt this approach, you fundamentally change your entire relationship with AI. You get to stop that endless, frustrating cycle of trial and error, the guessing game, and you start strategically diagnosing the root cause of the problem. And the benefits are just huge. You're going to get specific, actionable insights instead of vague failures. You'll move beyond just guessing what's wrong. You can refine your prompts with a clear purpose, save a ton of time, and, the most important part, you'll get way better, more consistent, and more useful results from your AI. And this is the real takeaway here. This whole approach transforms you.
You're no longer just a frustrated user kind of hoping for a decent outcome. You become a strategic operator, someone who actually understands how to build and refine instructions to get exactly what you need pretty much every single time.
So, as we wrap up, I'm just going to leave you with this one question. Think about that one prompt you have that's been driving you crazy, the one that never seems to land right. What's the very first prompt you're going to put through a checkup with the prompt doctor?